Yo people, Smithers are here to give you Watamote episode 1 review. If you didn't know, Watamote, it had a second name which was It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular or something like that. Anyway, if you haven't seen the episode, go watch it and then maybe come back. Okay? Because I want to know you guys' opinions on this. Okay, so Watamote, to me, the animation, I'm just going to go right into it. Okay. It's basically a girl who wasn't popular in middle school. And then she decides that she wants to be popular in high school, but things don't turn out the way she wants it to. And she ends up repeating herself and not being very popular in high school either. In the pacing in this anime, it's much different from what I expected it to be, because it's like jumping around months. Like, because one day she just got into high school, or she was going to high school, and then literally it's like final exams. I'm like, what? It does jump around a little bit. I mean, going months and like 20 minutes, it does have a very crazy pacing. But if you go away from that, it's basically, if you're watching this, for my opinion, we're basically gonna follow this girl as she tries to become popular. And she has a brother who's in middle school, second year, and he's popular, and he's on the soccer team. And from what I can tell right now, I have a feeling that he's gonna be one of the support characters that helps support her character and helps give her advice and all that type of stuff. There was one moment in this that made me really mad. I'm gonna talk about that right now. At the very end, I'm gonna describe the entire thing first, okay? Near the end of the anime, after she gets told that she's ugly by her brother, when she tries like wearing glasses and exposing her forehead and doing like a double chin, and I'm like, no, calm down. Okay, basically after all that, and she has a talk with her brother after that about she basically says that she wants to do something with him because she wants to conversate, and he's just like, leave me alone, leave me alone. Then she starts going into his stuff, and she pulls out a game, and her brother's like, just die. And she basically is like, oh, I should probably commit suicide. I mean, I don't have any friends in high school, and stuff is getting pretty bad. And then brother's like, calm down. And then they start talking, and then basically she's still alone. And but after talking with her brother, she's finally able to do something that she previously wasn't able to do. She was able to say goodbye to her teacher, and she even was able to say thank you and stuff to what she called a hot guy who was working at a store. She was able to talk to him, so she's getting some improvement from it. And from what I can tell, this anime is going to be about her trying ways to become popular, and eventually, maybe in the end, getting a friend and maybe even a boyfriend. I can see it happening. It's kind of cliche, but at the same time, it's kind of not. And I'm gonna lead this up. Okay, and basically, first she goes to like a bookstore. I believe it was. I first thought it was an arcade, but now I'm thinking it was more like a cafe or something, because there were a whole bunch of books there. It was like a library, something like that. And basically, oh my god, this girl, she has a dirty mouth, literally. She has a dirty mouth. That's all I can say. Throughout the thing, when she sees girls, social age, she's like, I don't want to be like those sluts, getting all that attention, talking and flirting with guys. And I'm like, oh my god. So, there's some comedy in this. But what happens is, she's going there, and then she leaves after, well, first she sees like two couples, and it was basic. Did you wait long? No, I didn't wait long. Let's get out of here. And then they walk away, and she gives one of her moments. She's like, oh my god. She doesn't like that. She can't have it. Kind of jealousy. I don't know. It's weird. But then, basically, she walks out. Like flash, she walks out. It's nighttime now. Well, it's getting dark. And what happens here is, like, she says that she read like 20 books, and then she's looking for other things to do that normal high school kids do. And then she looks at this place and I can't remember exactly if she went into it or not. It was like a detour or something like that. I think that was a place that she was at. Yeah. And then she's like, okay, let's go to WcDonald's. Like WC Donald's. So, no, you know what that's a parody of. I'm not going to say it because you could be watching. Okay. Anyway. He goes in there, orders some food. She's able to talk to somebody else, so that's good. She's showing some improvement. She's like, yeah, that thing with my brother really helped. And this is where everything goes wrong. She's eating the food, and then 8 kids from her class come in, and they sit down. And now then, she's over here in the corner, and they're right here. The stairs are over here, the restroom's right here. If any of them go to the she doesn't want them to see them, because then she's afraid that they'll talk about her bad. Like, why is she here eating all alone and stuff like that? And then, and she realizes if any of them go to the bathroom, they'll see her. And she can't leave without being spotted by them. So what does she do? She goes into the restroom and she changes up her appearance again to look like that really disfigured and weird thing. Like showing her forehead and chin, and it's funny, but it's like at the same time it's like no. I'm gonna get about that at the very end of the video after I'm done with this. And then as she's walking by, one of the class, nobody really noticed her except for one of the classmates, and it was a guy. And he was like the guy who had all these like girls and friends and stuff like that. Oh my god. When he looked and they like locked eyes for a second, I just have a feeling that something else is going to happen there. It's not just going to be that one look. He's going to see her at school, and something is going to come from that. He's probably, oh my god, I'm trying to remember the name of the anime. The anime came out when it was like the shy girl, and then this really popular guy. It was like high school setting too, and it was really good anime. But I'm getting off track. I'm not going to remember the name of it. I'm just not. But what I'm going to say is that it reminds me a lot of that anime, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe you've seen it and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, when they locked eyes though, I can see something developing. He's going to be like, if I saw anything happening at all, I see him becoming her boyfriend and leading her into this thing of friends, and then some conflicts with the friends because they love this guy, or they like him. That's why they're friends with him, these girls, and the guys don't really like her. I can see that happening. I can see it happening. Will it happen? I don't know. They could throw a curveball, they could throw a 180, they could do whatever they want. That's just going to be my personal opinion of what's going to happen. Anyway, and then he says, that girl was wearing a uniform from our school. And then, blah, 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 she gets to the stairs. And then this is where it happens. Her brother's right there, and he's looking at her. And 2 of her brother's friends are right behind him. And they're like, move! And then all of a sudden they look up at her. And then they start walking, and she starts walking. Well, actually, she doesn't move at all. Yeah. They start walking up. And then this is when it happens. And this moment got me pissed off. I'm gonna lay this shit down for you right now. At this moment, those guys are like, that was the ugliest girl I ever seen, to this girl's brother. Now, personally, I don't give a fuck whether my sister dresses up as anything. If anybody disrespects my sister anyway, I'm gonna fuck them up. I don't give a fuck. They're my best friend. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They're going down. You talk about my sister, bitch, I'll fuck you up. I'm not gonna hit women. No, fuck that shit. I'm just like, let's go. Let's go, bro. No, he didn't do nothing. He didn't say shit. I could get that maybe it was because that she didn't look like her normal self. But at the same time, I wouldn't care. If somebody disrespects my family, it's going down, son. You best bring your family and some backup. The police, cause she's gonna go crazy. That's I didn't like that. How her brother literally didn't say shit. they may not have known that it was his sister, and she looked differently, and so I can see why he did it. But at the same time, in a way, saying his sister's ugly. No, you don't do that. You don't disrespect motherfucker's family like that. That got me mad. That got me so mad. Then, at the end of the episode, he kind of redeemed himself. He walked out. She was swinging. She was sad because dude just called her ugly. And he's like, let's go home. He's like, okay. But no, fuck that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck. They're my friends. I don't give a fuck. We were blood brothers. Like, we've been through war together. You fucking disrespect my sister, it's going the fuck down. I would kick that nigga in his face. I wouldn't give. You don't disrespect my family. Never. That's just me, though. What do you guys think? Because that, to me, is a really, really, really fucked up moment. What would you do if one of your friends told you your sister was ugly? Like, I'll be like, no, fuck that shit. I mean, that hurts their feelings. I mean, that's some shit you don't say. No, God. I'm gonna give this episode I'm just throwing out 8s today. This is an 8. It's good. I mean, I like it. I do. I mean, what can I say? I'm going to watch it some more. Because, I mean, it's intriguing. And I'm going to definitely watch it. Even though it's sort of geared towards the female audience a little bit, I'm still going to watch it. So, that was just a fucked up moment. When her brother didn't do shit. No, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. You talk about my sister, nigga, we going down. That I'm gonna pop the trunk on your ass. That's some other shit, though. I mean, that's just me personally, though. I'm wondering what you guys would do if one of your friends said your sister was ugly. And she heard it. Because I know some guys, they're like, oh, my sister, I don't have nothing like that. I don't like my sister, but you love her. Your family. You got to. What if she heard it? That would, like, destroy her, literally. It was like not even dark out. It was getting dark. And it was dark when she was still swinging. She was definitely upset. I didn't like that. And that was just a messed up moment. But we also, when she locked eyes with that dude, I see him coming in and playing a big role in her getting friends and her getting a boyfriend. I see it. I know it's probably going to happen. I'm calling the shit out right now. If it does happen, I'm right. Sorry, I might have spoiled some shit for you. I don't know. I know about this much as you do. I know the name. Actually, I probably know less because I don't even know the girl's name. I don't even think they said the name. Did they? I don't even think they said anybody's name. I don't remember any names. That's just one of my many flaws. I don't remember names very well. It takes me a while to remember somebody's name. Like, literally, it takes me a very long time. Even whether they're Japanese or not. Names and faces just don't click with me. If I've seen you before, I'll remember your face, definitely. But your name, I gotta know you for a while before I'll remember your name. That's some real stuff for me. But I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 because it was good. It did have that one bad moment, and the animation at some points gets kind of weird. But I liked it. I liked it the way the animation went. I didn't like when her brother didn't stand up for her sister. No, that shit. That's our fucking job. I don't give a fuck if she older. I don't give a fuck if she younger. You gotta do that shit. I don't care if they're your friends. I don't care. That's a whole nother situation. Gave my thoughts on the future, and like I said, if I fucking spoil it, that's just my opinion. Like, I have no proof to back it up except for other animes I've seen. Like, literally, that's it. Maybe they'll do something different. I don't know. But that's what I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I wonder what else they're going to do. But, yeah, fuck it. Done with that. I'm going to drop that whole brother protecting sister stuff, because that's it's just one of those things. Personally, as an older brother, I have to be like that. I just have to. Except my family, I'll fuck you up. I don't care. Send me to jail. I'm going to jail for family. I gotta do that. It's an honor and respect thing. It's weird. Anyway. Okay, this has been Smithers giving you Watamote, episode 1, aka It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular. It gets 8 out of 10. Peace.